Okay. Repeat that again. So you said that you believe that no one really wants to have to work.
Right.
Meaning that like it's mandatory. Like you have to work because you don't know when's the next meal going to come, how you're going to pay your bills. Like you really have to work. Do y'all feel the same or no?
No.
Maya, you feel like that? Like, you're in a position where you have to work and you don't have a choice? Or do you feel like, women in general really don't care about working, but they're working because they're in a position where they have to work? How do you feel? What's your thoughts on that?
If I didn't have to work, I wouldn't work. If I didn't have to.
Okay. Then you
If
agree.
I didn't have to, I wouldn't work, period.
Got it. What about
Whether
you?
I own my own business or not.
Or not. If you ain't have to,
Because apparently, according to your followers and your commenters, there's no way with my mindset I could run a business. So aside from that, whether I have my own business or
you
not.
shouldn't read the comments.
Whether I have my own business or not, would I want to work if I could not work? No, hell no. Hell no. Because, doing lashes and doing all that is a back pain. I go to physical therapy, like very much have my own business, very much. Yeah,
okay.
For sure.
And what about
Believe it or not.
If you
People
didn't
fuck
have
with
to
me,
work.
and they pay me.
Like if you didn't have to work, would you want to work?
It depends.
If you were doing what you love or not, right?
Exactly. If you
Yep.
do
If
something.
you're doing what you love or not.
Exactly. If you do like, of course, if I would be like with a millionaire will come from a rich family, but like if I don't have to work, like, is it not nice just to be traveling around or be like at Georgina? Then, but if you're like doing something for work that you loved and you dreamed about when you was little, I don't think it's working. I think it's a hobby.
So are you doing what you love right now?
Not exactly what I love, but I'm comfortable.
Okay, so if you were to meet a guy tomorrow,
I'm
a rich
comfortable.
guy, and he said, "Baby, don't work anymore. I got you." Would you not work?
Well,
Never.
if the full package it included, like, because I'm not gonna go with a man for money that I don't like.
No, it was genuine love. He's saying it's a connection. You have a connection with this man. It's genuine.
I would try to see like what business is he into it, and see if I can help him into his business.
Yeah,
something like that, maybe.
Okay,
Like,
so you would help the man out with his business.
Yes, exactly. Like, okay, I don't need to work. Like, I don't need to go
Now,
to
ladies,
an office, but let me see if I can help him in the business he's into.
Ask us that question. Would we work if we didn't have to work? Go ahead and ask us the question.
Okay.
If you're in a relationship, like people specific, like
no, just in general.
If you wouldn't have to work, would you work?
Yeah, I would always work.
Okay, that's great.
Yeah. What about you, Eze?
No, I would work because like I can't be at home and do nothing.
Yeah.
but it don't mean you just because you're not working don't mean you're at home doing nothing.
I'll explain to you. So what I'm saying here is men, we have a natural propensity that's in us to compete. Right? We have a natural propensity to compete.
So
we
I'm a
want to
man?
compete with other men. We want to go ahead and compete out there in the marketplace of ideas and be in the competition, right?
Right.
Now, since we have this natural propensity to compete, it comes from, because men like to create things. Everything that you're seeing and touching and most of the things that you use has all been created by men. The majority of it. Now, did women create some things? For sure. Women definitely created some things as well. But the majority of things that you use, men created in this modern day world.
Okay.
So the reason is the difference between us. I just pointed out a difference. If you didn't have to work, y'all women would choose, I wouldn't work. If we didn't have to work, we would still choose to get out there and work. That's the difference
What's your
between us.
definition of working, though?
Real quick, let me finish my
What's your
point.
definition of
When we're
working? Because when I think about working, I don't think about the shit that y'all be thinking about.
Maya, let me finish my point and I'll let you speak.
For real, exactly. Thank you. Can I exit now? Left?
What are you talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to leave the podcast, you can. I'm just saying, let
Because
me
I
finish my
just
point.
said that your definition of working is not the same thing as a woman's definition of working. Like, it's not the same thing. You're
Okay,
sitting
so you
here
wanna
trying to
get to
make
definitions.
a point about,
Got it.
as a
So
man,
what's
I
your
would work
definition
if I
of
didn't
working?
have to, and
Into
as
the
a
mic.
woman, you wouldn't work
You gotta
if didn't
speak in the
have to.
mic.
My definition of working is not the same thing as your definition of working.
Got
if
it.
I do
Speak in the
way
mic.
more in a day,
Can no one hear you, Maya? Speak
nobody
in the
gotta
mic.
hear me.
You gotta
You
speak
hear me
into
and
the
you
mic.
feel me.
Yeah, but it's,
Yeah.
Why
it's
you- why
live
just
right now.
take it
Yeah,
easy. We just
speak in the
having a
mic. We just having
I'm sorry, because I read the comments and that shit
Okay,
is
what
just...
the comments got to do with me and you?
Exactly.
That don't got nothing to
But
do with
also
you.
the stuff that you're saying sounds crazy, kind of. This
I'm
is
not
why
coming
you're
at
like
y'all. We
influencing your
speaking in general.
commenters. They're like going off of your lead.
Maya, we speaking in general right now. No one's speaking specifically about you. I didn't call
I'm
you
not
a
speaking
name.
specifically about me
I don't,
either.
listen, calm down real quick.
I'm speaking in
Yeah, but
general
we
as a
just
woman.
talking,
We
like,
just
I'm
having a
sorry.
conversation. Deanna, did I
I'm
call you a
sorry.
name? Did I
Yeah,
say
like we
anything
just
to you?
talking.
I'm
We
sorry.
really just
I-
good for this.
We are still good. This
I
is
didn't
just
call no
my
one
this
names.
is my passion. My passion is just
That's cool. That's cool. We just having a convo. But listen,
Me too.
You gotta have some good decorum right now, or if not, then we may have to figure out an exit plan. But I want everyone to stay.
and my clients
have
are
this
still gonna
conversation.
rebook. So
Okay, we're not.
No one's speaking about none of that. So let me just finish the point of what I was making, right?
Lock
So I'm illustrating the difference between men and women working. I'm saying that
think you
men,
are.
we have a natural propensity to work. You brought up a good question. You said,
You
well,
think you are.
what's your definition of working?
yeah.
Okay. You want me
Exactly.
to give you mine? My definition of working, and then you can give me yours? Okay, cool. My definition of working, as I was speaking about it before, men, we have a natural propensity, is in our biology, to want to compete with other people. If you ever look at boys when they get young, it's boys and girls, the differences of boys and girls. Now, this is generally speaking. This isn't all, right? But generally speaking, you'll see the differences between boys and girls because girls will go into things where there's no competition. They'll play house. There's no competition in house. They'll
That's
play
not true,
hopscotch.
which is why I'm
Let
so
me finish. I
can't
said
just shut
generally,
up.
generally speaking.
That's not general. I guess I don't fit in the general population.
Yeah, you may not fit in the general population. So generally speaking, girls go into girls play things like hopscotch and they play house. Boys, they go into fields like tag and all of these things where there's a competition. There's a winner and a loser. You get what I'm saying?
I used to do that too when I was little.
Yeah, that's totally
Like
fine. I'm
play
speaking
tag. I
about
was not
general.
into
I'm not
Barbie.
speaking about all. This is general, right? Generally speaking,
you.
boys and girls, the difference is we play things that has a winner or a loser at the end.
Because they say you can walk off at any time.
Okay, now if we doing this, are you leaving or not?
I don't feel like I fit in your description of what y'all speaking about.
I mean, we didn't even get into the first video yet. We just
This
speaking
is
about
the
this conversation.
Well, I don't.
This introduction right here. Yeah.
Why you?
I think I understand where Maya's coming from.
Because
Like,
I'm getting frustrated.
no, I
For
think
what?
Okay, you could.
Because I'm passionate about what the fuck I
You could be
do.
passionate and still have a
yeah,
conversation.
listen, but real quick.
About being independent, about being a woman.
Okay,
Like,
well,
y'all
listen,
trying to play
if-
us right now.
Nah, if
What
you
y'all
wanna-
get money off of, this is how y'all
No,
monetize.
not at all. Not
What
at
are
all.
you talking
If you're
about?
gonna leave, look, real quick, I'll be honest with you. I normally don't do this. So you're getting grace out of Cooley right now. If you want to leave, you can go ahead and leave. If you don't want to leave, I need you back in the seat now so we can finish the conversation. Then we'll move on.
I'll stay if she takes a shot with me. Like we were supposed
Yeah, but that's not happening now because we're running the show.
okay.
Yeah, so you want to do that later and then you finish the show and you do that later?
to now.
Okay, we can't do that now.
Maya.
There's no more shots happening right now, Maya. In the middle of the show.
Maybe let's change the question and maybe they will understand where
So
you
you want
come
me to
from. Yeah, stay with me. Take a seat. Let's change the question. Look, I think what
No,
Maya
we're not
was
changing
trying-
the question. We gonna.
No, I'm not
we
changing
sticking
this
right here
question.
and then right after.
It's about, she said, what is your topic of working? Like, you're doing something that you
and we
love,
can speak.
right? You
yeah,
have
we
your
can,
podcast.
No. We can speak about the whole working thing as well. But Maya, yo, what's up? Are you leaving or are you staying?
And I was not talking about changing the question to another topic. I was like about the way she expressed herself. I think you all got her wrong.
No, we didn't get anything,
We didn't get anything wrong.
She was just.
She can express herself, but
she
she's
can
just
express
getting
herself.
too.
Yeah.
She's
That's
taking
cool.
it too personal. You know,
That's cool.
like who cares what the comments say? Like, what did we say
Like,
before
you're
we got
doing
on air?
something that you
Yeah,
like,
don't-
right?
They're gonna do
you
my
don't,
talk
you don't
crap.
read the comments.
It's trauma,
No,
bro.
I don't read that.
You gotta have.
We got trauma, okay?
Everybody has trauma, but you gotta have control.
Shit. I'm sorry.
Yo.
Did it again.
Can't be cussing like that either. I don't think we're an hour in. No, we're not an hour in.
Shoot. I'm sorry.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, cool. Let's just go ahead and let's just finish up this conversation. Then we'll get into some clips. Don't run from a conversation. I believe you.
In fight or flight, I flight.
Oh, I mean,
In fight or flight, I flight.
I'm saying
I'm
is-
good at going.
keep some decorum. Keep your composure. It ain't that serious. No one's speaking about you.
I'm a woman, so you are speaking about me. That's the whole point you're not getting.
What did I
I'm
say
a
earlier
woman.
before we
Let
got
me
on air?
I'm a
illustrate
woman.
this.
At the end of the
Let me
day, I was
illustrate
born
this.
with a
Got it.
vagina.
Let's just pose. Let's just
I'm
get
a
some.
woman.
Let's
You're
have some
speaking
logic
about
here, real
me.
quick. Chill out. Let's have some logic. Do you think that broke men are unattractive?
No, unfortunately, yeah.
Okay, would you date him now?
Now, if I know you're broke,
Yeah.
it depends. If you got like a mentality where you don't want to be broke,
he got no mentality to want to be broke. He's just broke.
If he's just broke and he don't mind being broke, nah, I can't fuck with you. If you're broke and you need like some help,
okay,
I might fuck with you.
So broke,
if I see potential in you, yeah,
that's what I'm talking
about. If I see potential in you, I can build you up. But if you're a bum and you're just broke and you're content with being a broke bum, I can't fuck with you.
So you would say that generally broke men are unattractive. The ones that don't have any ambition to be better.
Because there's some fly ass bums out there.
What I'm saying is this.
There's some fly ass bums out there. That's not what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is this. And listen, don't listen to respond. Actually, like listen to listen. What you said. The broke guys that have no ambition to change their behaviors, they're always going to be broke. They don't want to make money. They just broke bums. You would say that those guys are not for you, right?
No, exactly.
And guess what? I'm not one of those guys. So think about the conversation that we're having. Don't clap. I'm trying to illustrate a point to you. We're speaking in general, but me and Ease don't fit that description. And you just said some broke guys are not for you. You're not attracted to those guys. They're basically lames, right? But we're not getting our panties in a bunch and getting mad like, well, I feel like you're talking about men. If you speak about any type of men, you're speaking about me. I'm trying to illustrate. Stop it real quick, Maya. I'm trying to illustrate to you. So when we're having conversations, you don't got to take it personal. We can speak in general about men and women, and if it don't fit, don't take it to heart.
Don't mean it don't fit somebody that I care and love about.
So I got family
that's my issue.
Okay, I have family that's broke.
Offended for somebody
Stop
else?
it, Ease. Let's just make it. Let's make it easy and clear.
Why not?
I could say the same thing. I know people that's broke and they're close to me, and that's not offended. No, I just asked you a question, and you was speaking about broke people. You said that you're not attracted to broke people. That's fine. You're not attracted to broke people. You don't think that broke people are basically losers, the ones that don't have any ambition to do anything with their life. Guess what?
I call them losers. You putting words in my mouth.
And not having
are they losers or are they not losers?
You're putting words in my mouth. Those people are just not for me.
Okay, they're just not for you.
They're just not for me. We're not compatible. Like, we have no reason to associate.
You got no reason to associate.
I didn't say that they were losers.
Okay, that's even better. You got no reason to even associate with broke men.
Yes.
So
broke men, broke women, period.
Okay, now we're getting somewhere. So now you're having the ability to think in general a little bit, because in general, I would say probably most men are broke, probably. So
they don't make a lot of money.
They don't make a lot of money. They'll probably make a lot of money. But most people are broke. Okay, fair enough. I pretty much said that to illustrate the difference that when you're speaking about men, our panties not getting in the bunch. We're not being emotional. We're not getting mad and stuff like that.
This is your podcast. You're running the show. You're running how this is going. You're running the conversation. You're leading everything. So of course it's not gonna. If you know what's coming, you're prepared. You're not gonna be.
No, I don't know what's coming. It's regular conversation.
You missed the whole point.
You missed the whole point of what we're speaking about. But it's okay. Can you speak in the mic, actually, Maya? Can you lean back and speak in the mic?
So they can hear you.
So anyways, all right. So let's just finish up this topic in regards to feminism, in regards to what I was speaking about when it comes to working. The point that I illustrated before is that men, we have a natural propensity to go out there and create things and compete in the marketplace of ideas, in the marketplace of, just making money. With that being said, if you ask a man, if you didn't have to work, would you work? Most men would be like, nah, I still want to go out there and compete. I still want to go out there and work because I'm a man. I provide for myself. I provide for the people I love. It's in me to do this. It's just this natural biological instinct. Women, we ask you the question, you don't have this natural biological instinct. This is why.
Not the same.
Okay, we can get to that. This is why.
I do have
it.
And that's okay.
I do have it. I do have it.
And that's okay. It's not the same. Why are you upset that it's not the same?
Because I feel like y'all trying to play us talking about if we didn't have to work, we wouldn't work. It's because our definition of working is not the same. What's your definition of working? My definition of working.
Speaking of mic now.
My definition of working is being
over.
On the go from the moment I open my eyes to the moment I close them. If I get to close them the same fucking day.
Are you making money doing that?
Are you making money doing it?
Sometimes, but my kids don't pay me to take care of
It ain't
them.
working then. It ain't working then.
If you're not making money, it's not work.
That ain't
How is
working.
it not working?
If you're not making money,
That's
you're
the
not
whole
working.
point. As a man and a
what
woman, we
working
view
is-
things differently.
I got you. The difference
Because
is
being a
this.
mother is a full-time job, plus running a business at the same time. Yeah,
Nah, it
like,
ain't a job.
hello?
No.
Hello? Yes, it is.
Being a mother
Yes,
isn't
it
a job. Being
Yes,
a mother
it
is a
It
being
is-
a
it
mother
is
is a
actually
blessing.
the hardest
Yes,
job.
it
No, it
is.
isn't.
And
Yes,
the
it
worst
is.
paid.
Yes, it is. This
It
is why.
is.
This is what I.
It
this is
is.
why I get frustrated because y'all don't
Being a
realize.
mom
You're
is
not a mom.
work.
How can you say what being a mother is? Are you a mom? Do you have
Not
a pussy?
being
Did
a
you push
mom.
a baby out?
Not being
Being
a
a
mom.
mom is
What
work, but it's not
comes
a-
with being
you
a
don't get
mom?
paid
What
for it.
comes
You get paid
with
for
being
it.
a mom?
Right.
Yeah.
It
And
is,
I'm not a
being a mom
goddamn
is
mother,
work.
but I
It's not
can-
easy, but
You have kids, Deanna?
you're not getting
Neither of them have
paid
kids.
for it.
Deanna has a
Neither of them
dog.
have kids. That's
All
why
right,
I'm so ready
yes,
to get
sit
up and
back-
walk out.
sit back in the
because
mic so we can
Brooklyn
hear
I
has
you.
run a
Damn.
business and I raise
Mama,
kids and I'm
I
very
understand
successful
where you're
by
coming
myself.
from.
And y'all got people in the comments talking about she runs a business. I don't believe. Yeah, follow me on Instagram though. Like, what the fuck?
All right,
Follow me on
bet,
Instagram.
bet.
though.
Who cares what they
fuck?
saying? Like,
you
who
can't
cares?
get mad at the comments. Those people are sitting there watching you.
I'm not mad. I'm just ready to go back to my house and my business. Like,
you
I'm
mad.
ready to go
So-
back. Like, the
so
fuck?
listen
I'm not
real
getting
quick.
paid for this. Is this work? Nah, because I ain't getting paid. So, actually, I'm going to exit left. Yeah. Yeah,
Cool.
we're talking about jobs and getting paid and all this, but are we getting paid to be here and sit
No,
here and
no
talk
one's
about
getting.
this?
It's a conversation. No one's getting paid to have a conversation.
No, we're not, though.
Yeah, no one's getting paid to have a conversation. Okay, so cool.
So-
So your definition
We're
of
getting paid, though, because you're monetizing off of my thoughts and my opinions and the backlash I'm getting off of how the fuck I feel as being a woman.
no,
You
I'll get
monetizing
paid
off of
anyway
that,
if
bro.
I just go
So
live.
of course you'd want to keep working because
No,
you're
I
getting
get-
paid off of me,
No, I
off
get
of a
paid-
woman. You're getting paid off of a woman, so of course you'd want to keep working.
No, I
'Cause
get
who's
paid
doing
even
the
if I
work?
go
You
live.
or me? Me, right? Exactly.
You gotta
No,
make us go
I get-
viral.
I
You
get
gotta make us
paid
go
even if
viral.
I-
That's my whole point, though. Yeah, yeah.
No, I
so
get
let's go
paid
viral
even
for
if
the
I-
second time because I have a business and I went viral once by myself. So maybe I
Can't
could
nobody
go
hear you.
Viral twice.
You need to speak in the mic.
I'll blame the
you?
chat.
Yeah.
I'll blame the chat.
Mama,
Alright, cool.
what
So-
really
Yeah.
makes you mad? Like them or the comments? What is it? What really makes you like mad?
What
Where's the
makes me
anger coming
mad?
from right now?
Stupid ass people.
Okay,
So
cool.
the
So it's not
comments,
always the
right?
comments,
So
right?
yeah,
comments.
let's
Y'all be
move
saying
it on.
some
Let's
stupid
move
shit,
it
though.
on. So, anyways, ladies, you gotta respect one mic at a time. We need some decorum, some professionalism. So one mic at a time, right? At the end of the day,
I do like
was what I was illustrating here, and you keep cutting me off. Don't cut me off again, or I'm kicking you out. Not gonna do it again, right? Anybody cuts me off again, it's final warning for everybody. Anybody cuts me off, you getting kicked out. I gave you grace. You get no more Cooley grace, right? And I give you women graces because I have kids. I know how kids act, and guess what? Women kind of act like kids.
Wow.
So calm down and chill.
You might not even have to kick me out.
Hey, and if you want to leave, you can go ahead and leave. But at the end of the day, I'm giving grace, so just chill. Let me finish my point, and then once I land my plane, you girls can talk, and we could have the discussion. As I was saying before, I'll just finish the end, right? So your definition of working doesn't fit a definition of working. Working means being in a marketplace of competing with other people for income. If you just get up and open up your eyes and you're on the go and you're not making any money,
Nah, but-
are you working? That's not considered working. What I'm saying is men, we actually like to compete with other people. If you're a mom taking care of her children isn't work. That's a privilege. You've birthed those kids. That's a blessing.
By
Those are your beautiful kids. So when you have the ability to take, you don't have to take care of your kids. You get to take care of your kids. You thinking about the language wrong. Oh, you wake up in the morning, I have to do this. I have to do that. No, you don't have to do anything. You get to do it. Think about it if you didn't have to. No, you don't have to. Think about if you didn't. No,
Because
think
the
about the
daddy won't.
language. Think about if you actually didn't take care. Think about if you didn't have any kids.
I don't have to.
You wouldn't get the chance to take care of kids. You right?
And I'm happy
So you have
about
to be
it. I don't
grateful
have
for
kids.
the
I'm
things.
happy.
What I'm saying is you got to be grateful for the things that you have. This chick don't got any kids. She chilling. You don't got any kids. You chilling. But she has kids, so you got to think positive. Be grateful
And I am
that you
very
birthed
much.
those kids.
I
and
wouldn't
you have
be
the
where I
ability to
am
take
without
care
my
of them.
kids today.
That's
'cause I
amazing.
wouldn't have the
That's
ambition that I
fire.
have. The shit that I do now is for them.
So, all right,
Yeah.
let me get to the super chats real quick, and then we're gonna get to.